Slow digestion. When your body asks you to slow down with it, there comes a time, somewhere in our later years, when even the simple act of enjoying a meal feels different. You sit down, as you've done thousands of times before. The plate looks inviting. The aroma is warm. You take that first bite, and yet something lingers, a sense that your body is hesitating, almost whispering, "Please, take it slow." Maybe you've noticed it too. After certain meals, you feel a heaviness, a fullness that seems to last far longer than it should. Gentle bloating, a quiet discomfort in your belly, sometimes a bit of nausea, sometimes gas that seems reluctant to move. And there are nights you lie awake, feeling that weight sitting in your stomach hours after dinner. It's not painful, but it's unsettling, because deep down you wonder, is this normal, or is my body trying to tell me something? I want to gently tell you, it is normal, in a way that is both natural and manageable. You see, after 60, after 70, our bodies begin a new kind of conversation with us, one we're not always prepared for. The digestion we once took for granted, quick, efficient, almost invisible, begins to slow down. And that's not a failure, it's a shift. When we were younger, the digestive system worked like a well-oiled machine. The stomach acids were strong, the enzymes abundant. The muscles that move food through our intestines were firm, rhythmic, and precise. But as we age, everything softens. The stomach produces less acid. The pancreas releases fewer enzymes. The muscles in the intestines grow a bit lazier, as though they too have earned the right to take things a little easier. This slower rhythm is nature's way of asking us to match its pace, to honor the gentle tempo of a body that has served us for decades. But if we keep eating the way we always have, rushing, overeating, choosing foods that once made sense but now overwhelm, that's when the discomfort begins. Heavy meals sit too long. Fats take longer to break down. Proteins feel heavier. Gas builds up, and suddenly, digestion becomes something we think about more than we ever did before. Now, some people call this slow digestion. Doctors might call it delayed gastric emptying or mild dyspepsia. But no matter the term, the experience is deeply personal. You're not alone. In fact, most people over 60 will feel this at some point. So, what can we do? We don't need harsh medicines. We don't need to fear food. We simply need to listen. Let's talk about some gentle changes, little companions you can invite into your kitchen, and a few guests you might want to excuse. Fatty cuts of red meat. They were once a treat, a juicy steak, a rich roast. But these heavier proteins can linger far too long in an aging stomach. They require strong acids and enzymes to break down, both of which naturally decline with age. The result? You feel full, heavy, bloated, and often tired. Fried foods, the crispy textures we once craved, are often loaded with oils that slow digestion even further. The fats sit heavily and sometimes cause the stomach to produce more acid than it can comfortably handle. Creamy sauces and heavy dairy. As we age, many of us produce less lactase, the enzyme that helps digest lactose in dairy. The result is often gas, bloating, and discomfort after rich, creamy meals, white bread, and refined flours. These processed carbohydrates offer little fiber. Without fiber to move things along, food sits longer, and you might experience constipation or a sluggish feeling after meals. Carbonated drinks, they bring bubbles to the tongue but can trap uncomfortable gas in the stomach, leading to belching, bloating, and a sense of fullness. Large portions, even healthy food, can overwhelm the system. If eaten in large quantities, the stomach stretches, slows down, and then digestion struggles to keep pace. Highly processed snacks, chips, packaged pastries, sugary treats, Their lack of fiber, excess sugar, and artificial additives often confuse the gut, leading to erratic digestion, blood sugar spikes, and a delayed sense of fullness. Spicy foods. While some seniors tolerate mild spice well, stronger spices can irritate a sensitive stomach lining, especially if acid levels are already low. Heavy beans or legumes without proper preparation. While beans can be wonderfully healthy, if they're not soaked, cooked gently, or introduced slowly, their complex fibers can lead to bloating, gas, and discomfort. Alcohol. Even in small amounts, alcohol can slow the stomach's emptying and irritate the gut lining, leading to prolonged digestion times and reflux. Now, does this mean you must eliminate all these foods? Of course not. Life still deserves small joys, but awareness allows you to make gentle choices, reducing frequency, portion sizes, and preparation methods to better suit your body's new rhythm. But here's the good news: nature offers us many gentle allies, foods that soothe, support, and even revive our digestion. Let me introduce a few friends your aging gut. My warmly welcome steamed vegetables. Lightly steamed broccoli, zucchini, carrots, and spinach retain their nutrients while softening fibers, making them far easier to digest. They move smoothly through the system, offering vitamins, minerals, and a sense of gentle fullness. Bone broth, warm, soothing, and rich in collagen and minerals, is easy on the stomach, supports gut lining health, and delivers hydration, which is often overlooked in older adults. Oatmeal, soft, gentle fibers that absorb water, move gracefully through the intestines, and help regulate bowel movements without overwhelming your system. Ripe bananas. Their soft texture, natural sweetness, and potassium make them easy on the stomach while providing gentle energy. Yogurt with live cultures, bacteria, improving digestion and reducing bloating. If dairy is a concern, plant-based yogurts with probiotics are now widely available. Ginger. A small slice of fresh ginger steeped in warm water can ease nausea, calm stomach muscles, and support smoother digestion. Papaya. This tropical fruit contains natural enzymes like papain, which aid in breaking down proteins gently, reducing the burden on your stomach. Avocados. Soft, creamy, rich in healthy fats and fiber, yet very gentle on digestion when eaten in moderation. Herbal teas, chamomile, peppermint, fennel. These gentle teas can relax intestinal muscles, reduce gas, and create a calming ritual before or after meals. Or poached cod, rich in protein and healthy omega-3 fats, but far easier to digest than heavy red meats. Sometimes it's not just what we eat, but how we prepare and approach the meal, sitting calmly, breathing between bites, using smaller plate, allowing your body to guide portion size, and embracing meals as moments of peace, not hurried necessity. Even cooking methods matter: steaming, poaching, slow baking your stomach far more than frying or grilling at high temperatures. And when you finish your meal, a short walk, even just around your home, can gently encourage digestion to continue. I know, my dear friend, that sometimes these changes feel like losses, but I've always loved my spicy chili, my big Sunday steak, my heavy cream desserts. Yes, and you still can, but in smaller portions, less often, prepared with care, and enjoyed with intention. Think of it this way, just as you now speak, a little slower, move a little more deliberately, perhaps even rise from your chair more carefully. Your digestion is simply joining that same gentle rhythm. The goal is not to restrict joy, but to rediscover it, in flavors that to rediscover it, comfort without burden, in portions that satisfy without overwhelm, in rituals that bring peace rather than strain. You are not broken, you are transitioning, And your body, this incredible vessel that has carried you through decades of life, is simply asking you for kindness. Kindness in your plate, kindness in your pace, kindness in your choices. And with these small, loving adjustments, digestion no longer feels like an unpredictable burden, but rather like an old friend, quieter, perhaps, but still loyal. Sometimes I sit quietly in my small kitchen as the afternoon light filters in through the curtains. The house is still. No phones ringing, no loud chatter, just the gentle hum of life slowing down around me. And that's when I feel it, the quiet wisdom of aging. The way my body now whispers instead of shouts. You see, digestion isn't just about the food we eat. It's about the life we carry inside, the pace, habits gently stacking one upon another. We often think that stress belongs to younger people. Those juggling jobs, children, mortgages, deadlines. But I found that as we age, a quieter kind of stress lingers, of health worries, of lost friends, of wondering what tomorrow holds. And stress, even when it hides quietly inside, directly affects digestion. When we feel anxious, the brain signals the gut to slow down. Blood flow to the stomach decreases. Enzymes reduce. The stomach muscles tighten. Meals we might otherwise digest smoothly now feel like burdens. This is why creating a peaceful space for eating matters deeply. Soft music, calm lighting, taking a few deep breaths before that first bite, even saying a small word of gratitude, because the body, especially now, needs to feel safe to digest well. The aging digestive system loves rhythm, eating meals at roughly the same times each day, skipping breakfast, avoiding heavy, late-night dinners, allowing the gut to anticipate, to prepare, to flow. I often tell my patients, your stomach is like an old friend who appreciates predictability. Start your morning with something gentle, warm water with a slice of lemon. Might be a light bowl of oatmeal with soft fruits. Midday, a nourishing broth with steamed vegetables and a small piece of fish. Evening, a lighter meal, perhaps a soft-cooked sweet potato with sautéed greens. And between meals, simple sips of warm herbal teas. These small patterns help the digestive system know what to expect, reducing surprises that can lead to sluggishness. Even the temperature of what you eat matters as digestion slows. Very cold foods, iced drinks, chilled desserts can briefly slow the stomach's muscle contractions. The warmth of gentle soup, broths, and steamed dishes soothes those muscles, keeping them moving at a comfortable pace. So many traditional cultures offer warm teas or gentle soups to elders. They support digestion not just nutritionally, but energetically. After a meal, the temptation is often to sit back, turn on the television, or settle into a favorite chair. But your digestion welcomes movement. A slow, short walk, even 5 or 10 minutes, signals your intestinal muscles to keep moving. The gentle sway of your body becomes a silent encouragement for your gut to do its work. I've seen remarkable improvements in seniors who added just these brief walks after meals. They reported lighter feelings, less gas, better sleep, not exercise, not effort, just gentle movement. Many of us carry deep memories tied to food, Sunday roast, the birthday cakes, the holiday feasts. Food was love, food was comfort, food was family. Keep the spirit of those memories. Instead of the heavy roast, perhaps a tender baked salmon with light herbs. Instead of the rich cream cake, might be a bowl of warm stewed apples with cinnamon and a dollop of light yogurt. Instead of buttery, mashed potatoes, creamy, pureed cauliflower with a drizzle of olive oil. The flavors remain comforting, the memories stay alive, and the body smiles. Hydration becomes a silent hero. Water softens fibers, keeps bowel movements regular, supports stomach acid production, and ensures smooth nutrient absorption. But many seniors unintentionally drink too little. Fear of nighttime urination, reduced thirst signals, simply forgetting. So I gently encourage, sip throughout the day, small cups of warm water, gentle herbal teas, broths that hydrate and nourish together. Presence, when you sit at your table, bring yourself fully there. Feel the plate in front of you. Smell the aromas. Chew slowly, savoring each texture. Allow meals to be small ceremonies of self-kindness. In those moments, digestion moves not just through your body, but through your spirit. And you'll find, as many have, that digestion feels lighter when life feels lighter. Let me share a story. One of my dear patients, Eleanor, 82 years old, came to me with tears. "Doctor, I just can't eat anymore. I feel full after a few bites." We talked, not just about food, but about her days. She had lost her husband. Her meals had grown silent. We made small changes. She began lighting a small candle, turning on soft music, serving her meal on her favorite china. Even alone, preparing lighter dishes, steamed fish, warm soups, gentle fish, fruit, taking slow walks afterward around her garden. Within weeks, Eleanor returned, smiling. "My digestion is better," she whispered, "but more than that, I enjoy eating again." Her spirit has shifted, and her digestion followed. You see, my friend, the body wants to heal. It always has. Partner with your body, not fight it. Listen, adjust, honor, be kind. When you feel that familiar heaviness after a meal, don't scold yourself. Simply reflect. What did I give my body today? What might I choose differently tomorrow? Not as a gentle student. Because even now, especially now, you are still learning. And what a beautiful privilege that is. The morning sun gently peeking through your window. A soft breakfast waiting. Warm oatmeal with a soft blueberries. A steaming cup of chamomile. You sit, you breathe, you give thanks. Your fork moves slowly. Your jaw moves rhythmically. Your mind stays present. And your body smiles inside, saying, "Thank you for listening." This is the art of aging digestion. Not a problem to fix, a rhythm to honor, a quiet partnership. And as long as you keep listening to your body's whispers, you will find peace not just in your belly, but in your soul.